So there are three types of links. One link is internal link, and another one is external, inbound, or incoming, and finally it is called as a backlink. Okay, and one more link called outbound link or outgoing link. The quality of a website, the strength or the potential of the website, where we call it as a domain authority or the page authority of a website, depends highly on the links of the website. Okay, let us see what is an
Okay.
internal link is, what is an external link, and what is an outbound link is all about. Okay, internal
Okay.
link. Okay, a link that is connecting two different pages inside the same domain. A hyperlink that connects two different pages inside the same domain name is called internal link. Okay, so link that connects two different pages inside the same domain name. For example, as you already said about Wikipedia, okay,
Yes.
you go to wikipedia.org, okay, and you will be seeing lots of content out there, and you click on any link like English. Now this goes to wikipedia.org, but it goes to a page called Wikimail, correct? Right. Now this is one of the link. Once you get into this particular website enwikipedia.org, you click on a text here, London Bear Flood. You click on this. Now you see there is a different page that is loading but with the same domain name. Okay,
Correct.
same domain name, so it is an internal link, almost like
Okay.
this website is your family. For example, you know about the blood relations, right? Your sister, your brother, mom, dad, and if
Yes.
your sister is blessed with a baby, then she also becomes your blood family blood member, and your brother gets married and they get, a family, expanding. Now you see, whatever you give and take, what will you say? You will be saying this is our family problem or this is our family program, correct?
Yes.
So this is internal. Internal means like within your family, maybe your brother, sister, your, cousin brother, or whomsoever you call it as, grandfather, grandmother, right, son-in-law, mother-in-law. Now this is a family. What is a family? Family is a connection of people, especially people with the blood relationship, correct?
Correct.
Now family, now there is something called a relative. Relatives means might be a same religion, might be a same community, something like that. Relatives who are related to you, correct?
Correct.
Relatives. So we have family members. Those people are internal within your family. The same way, there are links wherever you go out and click and ask who is your grandfather or grandmother, they'll be telling the similar names, correct? The same time, you will click any link inside this website, it will take you to a website with a domain name called wikipedia.org. Can you see this here?
Yes, but the extension is different.
Yeah, this
Yes.
slug or the URL content is different, correct?
Yes.
Now, this is how a link system works with a website. We can take the example of the family, right? Now we have
Yes.
relatives. Relatives are those people, they are not part of your family. When I say not part of your family, they are not part of your blood relationship. Okay? But
Okay.
relatives. So those people whom you call them as relatives, right, can be considered as outgoing link or inbound link, whatever you call it as. Okay? Now,
Okay.
when a website is linking within itself, the same domain, that is called internal link. Okay? When you
Clear.
receive a link from another website, when you receive a link from another website, we call that one as external link. When you receive a link from another website, it is called as external link, inbound link, incoming link, or backlink. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. When you receive a link from another website, it is called as external link, inbound link, okay, incoming link, or backlink.
Okay.
Okay, so this is basically the external link. So you need to have two different websites. Okay, let me say google.com or facebook.com is linking to amudhakumar.com. Correct? So a link from
Correct.
an external source, that is called external link. Okay. Now here comes the outbound link or outgoing link, which means outbound link is a link that is going away from your website. Okay. Link that
Okay.
is going away from your website or linking to another website. Okay. A link that goes to a different website from your own website is called outbound link or outgoing link. Not ringtone boss, link. Okay, a link that goes to a different website from your own website is called outbound link or outgoing link. Now there is a relationship between the external link and the outbound link. What is the relationship? I'll tell you. The relationship between the external link and the outbound link is that the same link which is considered as outbound link for your website becomes external link for the other website. You got this logic,
Mm,
right?
just,
The
just a second.
relationship is that when you send an email out, I mean, when you send a link outside from your website to another website, right? When you
Correct.
create a link and send it to another website, for your website, it is an outgoing link, correct?
Correct. Correct.
But for the website which is receiving the link, the same link becomes a backlink for the next website. Yes or no?
Can you explain me once more?
Okay. The outbound link that is going away from your website, the same link is considered as backlink or incoming link for the another website.
Okay.
For example, let me say you have 100 rupees in your hand
Mm-hmm.
and you spend that 100 rupees to buy a quarter pizza. Okay.
Okay.
Now you give a 100 rupee and for you it is an expense, correct?
Correct.
But for the pizza wala that is an income, but the money is same,
Yes.
correct?
Correct.
You give rupees 100 from your pocket and the pizza wala receives the same 100 rupees on his pocket, but for you it is an expense, but for the shop owner it is an income, correct?
Yes.
The same way Wikipedia has a link. If you look into the reference section you can see, okay, if you look here, it is linking to different documents here. For example, when I click on this particular text now, blue color, when
Yes.
I click, this link goes to a website called worldcat.org. Can you see here? Can you see or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to understand. Okay. So when you see this, it is a outbound link or it is an outgoing link for Wikipedia. Can you see this?
Yes.
This
Yes.
link is a outgoing link because when I click on this link, I'm taken to a website which is not from Wikipedia, but it is a different website altogether.
Yes. It is has a different landing page. Yes.
Yes, different landing page. Now, for Wikipedia, This link is a outgoing link. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But for worldcat.org website, the same link is considered as backlink or inbound link.
Okay.
Okay, with respect to Wikipedia, it is an outgoing link. With respect to WorldCat, it is an incoming link. Okay,
Correct.
right. So these are the two concepts. Okay, let me see some images here. Internal link example images. Let me try. Some smart people would have created some images, right? We will take it as a reference. Okay. Internal link. Let me see an image that perfectly helps us to understand the internal link. Let me just see something so that I can better understand. Okay. Internal link. Linking within each other. Is there any message, image that talks about the internal link? No, I think I'm not going to get anything new. Okay, let me go to the top and see. Acha, this is the best example. Internal link. Linking within the same domain. So click on image search, local search, video search. You will be taken to the content inside Wikipedia itself. Correct?
Correct.
I will put this one as an example for internal link. Okay.
Pictorial presentation.
Ah,
That will help.
pictorial representation. Correct. Now let us see the example of external link or backlink. Backlink example images. Let us see what happens. Okay. Let me
Okay.
try
So,
to get some.
so we are recording sessions.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So look at this example. This is really nice. For website
Yes.
A, this is outgoing link. Okay.
Hmm.
For website B, this is a incoming link. That's really
Correct.
nice.
Yes.
This image is really good. So for website A, this is a outbound link with respect to website A. But for website B, this is a backlink. You got the point?
Yes.
Okay. So this is another logic. One image has got two logics inside. Now we have one link called internal link, we have one link called external link, and we have one link called outgoing link. Okay. The complete
Yes.
internet is designed with internal link, external link, and outbound link. Okay. Now, what do we infer from these three different topics? What happens when you have more internal link? What happens when you have more backlink? What happens when you have more outbound link on your website? What does this mean? Now let us try to understand. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, let
Okay.
us see about the internal link. When you see more internal link inside a website, okay, what do you think it is reflecting or what it is trying to convey to us or to the search engine spider? What does this mean? When you have more internal link means what do you infer from that? Any idea?
Mm,
Okay, when you
no.
have more internal link means it says it has more content inside the website. This is what it means. Because when you don't have more content, how will you link with each other?
Okay.
If you have two pages, you can link to one page and link to the same page again. So two link you can create. When you have 10 pages, you can link multiple times. When you have 100 pages, you can link, correct?
Correct.
Now, when there are more amount of internal links inside a website, it is a symbol of more quality inside your website, correct?
Correct.
So creating more internal link inside your website is a very best practice to help the search engine spider to explore your content. Why? If you go back to the concept of how search engine works, the Concept works with the two major topics. One is called crawling and another one is called indexing. Correct?
Correct.
Right? Crawling and indexing. The search engine spider, whenever it come across a hyperlink, it will open the hyperlink and it will check whether we can crawl this link or not. Correct? Do you remember? We studied about how the search engine works under the crawling and indexing process.
Yes.
Now, when a website has hundreds and hundreds of internal link, what does this search engine spider will do? The spider will crawl and index each and every internal link, and the probability of exploring the content inside a website is very high. So when the search engine spider is crawling and indexing your content based on the internal link, the probability of indexing your content inside Google search engine is very high. Okay,
Yes.
when there is no link, the probability of search engine spider exploring your content is very less. Okay, there are
Yes.
two ways of identifying a link inside a website by Google. One is internal link, another one is an external link. Even backlink, I mean, like outbound link also helps in that way. So only when your website has link, whether it is inside the search engine database or inside your website, or it is from outside the website, or it is given to the other website, your website should have links in different places for search engine spider to explore your content and crawl and index. Okay, so
Okay.
when your website has more internal link, it is a symbol of more content inside. It is not a symbol of quality, it is a symbol of quantity. Okay.
Okay.
For example, you go to a petty shop. You don't even get into a petty shop. You stand outside to buy your, chicky, or you buy your, any of the sweet. If you're a smoker, going and buying a cigar or something like that. Okay. Now you don't even get into the shop, which means the shop has very limited amount of products inventory. Let me say the shop has around 50 products to be sold. So at a time you can see only 5 to 6 people at the shop maximum, correct?
Correct.
But when you go to a supermarket, they have hundreds and hundreds of products as inventory.
Correct.
And you see again hundreds and hundreds of people are getting into the supermarket, correct?
Correct.
So the concept is more the inventory is more the visitors or more the demand. So how does a content quantity is identified by search engine spiders? By the number of internal links inside a website. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
So search engine spider will crawl and index each and every link inside a website. So when you have more internal link, the search engine spider will understand how many content you have inside your website. So the more the content is like more the probability of indexing and getting the visibility for your website. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what happens when you have more backlink? When your website gets more backlink, it means it means people love your content. People love your content, and they are spreading your website URL. This is the meaning. You are getting my point?
Yes, sir. It's a
Backlink
public.
means a link that is coming from a different website to us
Oh,
inbound. So what happens when does you get more links coming to your website? Only when people love your content, only when people enjoy reading your content, only when they find it is useful, they tend to share to other people. Correct?
correct.
When people start sharing your link to other people through social media, through blogging, or through any other system, which means people love to share your content to other people. The natural tendency of a human being is to spread the word whenever they see something is good. Correct?
Yes.
Naturally. You go watch a movie and you tell your friends that, Arey bhaiya, did you watch that movie? That's really nice. Now this guy will go out and watch the movie without any extra payment received from the director or the producer. Okay. You give free
Yes.
marketing to the movie, correct?
Yes.
You go to a hotel, eat your breakfast, and when the breakfast is really good, you tell your parents that, hey, you know what? Next time, okay, next time we will go to the same hotel. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Correct.
whenever there is a quality, whenever there is a quality, the natural tendency of the people to spread the word is normal. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? The same way, when will your website get more backlinks coming to your business or your website is when more websites start discussing about your website, then your website is a good quality website. That is what it means.
Yes.
See, you have a tea shop in your area, and you see lots of people coming to the tea stall and having tea every time, which means the quality of the tea is good. The
Yes.
quality of the shop is good. Now, it is a network of people is what we call it as a social network in real time world and the traditional world. It is a network of people. So whenever there is a service is good, people will tell another person, hey, you know what, go and have a coffee here, go and watch this movie. So people will tell to another person, correct? One person will tell to another person. This we call it as word of mouth business. So when more people say about a particular business or a topic to another person, now that is called the quality symbol. Yes or no? You agree to that?
Yes.
Great.
Absolutely.
Now come to internet. Internet is a network of websites, not a network of people. Okay.
Correct.
Internet is a network of website. Okay. One website is connected with another website. Like people are, telling another business about another person, word of mouth. One website will promote another website by giving a link from this website to that website. So how a website will promote itself? Linking to a quality website. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
Now, when people tend to promote your website, your content, or your URL to someone else, they tend to link to another website. So Google decided the major search engine algorithm is the more number of backlinks when a website receives, it is a symbol of quality. Okay, symbol of quality. Only when there is a quality content available inside a website, people will link to it. This is the deal.
Yes.
Correct. Now, Google's algorithm maximum depends on the links. Now, this is all about the quality. How does a website link to another website based on the quality? Okay,
Okay.
right? One. So, why is important? Very, very important to have internal links. When you have an internal link means the content inside your own website is of good quality, is what it is mean. That's what you are trying to do, right?
Yes.
And when you receive links from another sources, then that is what says your content is really good. That is said by the other people. Okay. Now
Correct.
the third one. What does it signifies when you have more outbound link or outgoing link? Okay. When you have more outbound or outgoing link. When you have more outbound or outgoing link, it signifies that your website does not have more quantity of content. You are getting a point? It's no more quantity. Because if you have content inside your own website, why are you linking to another website?
Correct.
Yes or no?
Okay. Got it.
Right. When you have, let me say you own a shop and somebody is coming and asking, hey, can I have a shampoo? Let me say Pantene shampoo. And when you have the Pantene shampoo inside your own shop, why the hell you are telling to go out and buy it in a nearby shop? Yes or no?
Got it. Yes.
So when you have more internal link, which means you are having more quantity of content. When you have more external link or backlink, which means your content quality is good. Okay. When you give more outgoing link, which means you are not having the required content, you are running short of content. Correct?
Correct.
Now that is the reason. Okay. That is the primary reason Google is dependent on hyperlinks to validate a website quality and its content. Okay, the
Correct.
more relevant anchor text used and the more relevant landing page is, that is a symbol of quality, relevancy. Okay,
Okay.
that's a symbol of relevancy. Something is relevant to this content. Now, Google validates your content based on the relevancy. When you are having a relevant content, that's really good. Okay,
Great.
when you
Yes.
have a quantity of content, that is really good. And when you are updating your content every day, now there is a fresh content. And if your content is not duplicate, it is original, no plagiarized content, which means you are creating a unique content. So what Google needs unique fresh content on a consistent basis with quality, right? So one factor is quality, another factor is consistency, another factor is, I simply forgot. Okay, so the quality of the content, so it comprises of all the four major factors. That is what we call it as a quality. Okay, unique content, fresh content, right? So once you create all this, Google needs to validate. Google validates the relevancy of the content by looking into the relevancy of the anchor text and the landing page. Okay, this is how the
Okay.
search engine spider validates the relevancy of the content. Number one, Google validates the uniqueness of your content by looking into the plagiarism, copied content. Okay. Number two, Google understands your content quality by looking into the number of external links that is received to a page or an article. Correct?
Oh,
And
correct.
Google decides the quantity of the content inside your website by looking into the number of internal links.
Correct.
Now
Okay.
we know how a search engine spider is validating things and information, correct?
Correct.
Now once we learn to implement this one with a proper strategy, then we are done. Okay,
Yes.
wonderful. So we will discuss about the remaining concepts on the upcoming days to come. Okay, bye bye.